What's good, you all? Happy 2022. In this video today, you'll be seeing a time lapse of me working on 3 paintings. Now, I started these paintings in 2021, and so the last week of December, I was just like, I kind of want to go into 2022 fresh. I want to kind of complete all of the paintings that I have lying around because I tend to paint multiple paintings at the same time. So I decided, like, with like 5 days before the new year, I was like, I'm gonna kind of cram and I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna paint and I'm gonna get these things done. So that's what I did. I also wanted to share some of my art goals that I have for 2022. So it's another skull guy creature of mine, and he's kind of levitating. He doesn't have legs or anything, but I decided to add this. It's kind of morbid, I guess, but I don't intend on making it like bloody or anything. Like I don't know. I just wanted black entrails. Like he's just floating along, and you know his insides are just spilling out. Poor guy. Poor guy. So some art goals that I do have for this year is to paint more, of course, but I want to start painting more portraits. Like I avoid painting people, humans, all of that, hence why I create all these creatures. I also want to get into clay sculpting. I want to create like my own little designer toys out of my creatures and everything. I would love to have a solo show this year. It's something I've been wanting like for the past few years, but even if it doesn't happen this year, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep painting. I'm going to continue growing my body of work so that when I do have my solo exhibit someday, I will have a lot of art on the walls. I also need to finish writing up a graphic novel that I've been planning out for the past few years. Another major goal would also be to attend Art Basel, which is held in Miami, Florida. If you don't know, Art Basel is like a huge thing in the art world. It's like this huge international art fair. It's held in Basel, Switzerland, Miami, Florida, and in Hong Kong. And pretty much it's kind of like a lot of the world's leading galleries kind of come and showcase, you know, the artists that they represent. And of course, like a lot of other local galleries in those cities are, you know, possibly holding their own events during the Art Basel week. I would love to attend, you know, just to see the art. And, you know, even if I could have my artwork displayed, you know, like during Art Basel week, you know, like if some gallery was like looking for artists, that right there would that would be amazing. So yeah, I would love to go to Art Basel this year, but a lot of that kind of depends on the pandemic and everything. So it may not happen this year, but definitely at some point in my life, I definitely have to go to that. When it comes to like art fairs and art markets, like I tend to sell at a lot of comic book conventions and stuff like that. Of course, the past few years, it's been a little rough to do that because of the Panini. So, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to do as many this year. I'm still kind of very iffy on doing conventions and just kind of being out in public. But one thing I really had wanted to do was to do more horror conventions because I love horror. Like, and I've only did like 2 horror conventions like ever. but I would love to do more. And you know, they're all kind of like out of state, so it's like I really have to travel if I want to go to them. And I really dread driving for like 5+ hours. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, gotta get paid. But you know, if not this year, then definitely next year. I will try to do more horror conventions because I feel like it would be like some really cool content to add to the channel. So yeah, those are a few of my art goals for this year. If you have any art goals that you want to get accomplished this year, just let me know in the comments. And even if they're not art related, like, you know, what is it that you want to achieve this year? Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. If you enjoy the content, you know, want to see more, definitely subscribe, you know, so you can see more. But yeah, so until next time, I'll see you guys around, and I hope you have a wonderful week.